Okay, we are back to another stream of Lies of P. Last time we'd gotten through the barren swamp and we were fighting the green monster of the swamp. Unfortunately, I had to cut the stream a little early because we were going for 2 hours, but I had to kind of end it on a weird note because the game glitched out and I could not escape it without turning off the game, and that would result in turning off the stream itself. So I had to make this. I just ended it there, and so now we're gonna go back, face the green monster properly, and hopefully not get glitched out again. If it happens early, I'll just restart regardless. But hopefully it doesn't. That was the first, like, true glitch I experienced in this game. Like, obviously the, random pop-in lighting and all that happens all the time because this is the PS4 version, but besides that, though, everything's been pretty smooth sailing when it comes to the actual gameplay. So that was a really weird event. Okay. Set you on fire. Just a little more. And we're going to skip this, because we already saw it last night. Ooh, not that time. slap, slap. Slap, 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 slap. Alright, we're done. There we go. Whew, that was too close. Puppet devouring green hunter's ergo.
Do it! Finally, the last hero weapon is in my hands. I knew you'd do it. I had a feeling you'd be the perfect bait.
Rude.
I got what I wanted thanks to you. The last hero weapon is finally in my hands. I knew where it was, but I didn't dare lay my hands on it. The swamp is too dangerous. Someday soon, you'll see. You have my thanks. And you've earned a nickname. Alidoro's best bait. See you at the hotel.
Okay.
Thank you for your hard work. Alidoro's best bait. Let's go back to the hotel and celebrate the spoils of the hunt. Thank you for your... Let's go back to the hotel.
By the way, do you remember when I mentioned my partner? I got a distress signal from him. His last location was Krot Central Station, but my gear won't protect me from the petrification disease there. Can you find him for me? I'll make it worth your while. Thanks. My partner's name is Atkinson. I think he was trying to secure an escape route. Look for him around Krot Central Station.
Just realized the cat is up there. And there goes the kitty.
You made the right choice. Lady Antonia is completely cured. She is so happy. I don't even know how to thank you. I know now what a glorious feeling it is to wish for the happiness of someone you care for. Perhaps it's presumptuous for a puppet to call that feeling love. I am happy enough just to protect her as best I can. Thank you for saving her and for guiding me through this emotion. No matter what they're serving, welcome.
There you go, you
I
bastard.
found the last treasure thanks to you. The saber. A precious artifact from overseas. It'll always remind me of the rascal who stole it, then fell into the nest. I tried to save him, but I failed. Let the punishment fit the crime, I say. And in a twist of fate, You must become the weapon's true owner. A great weapon calls for a great one.
Okay, so we already have it. So now we get the puppet-devouring green hunter's ghost walk amulet, which lets us dodge fury attacks just fine. That can be pretty useful. About this wanted poster, though.
What's this? A poster singing my praises? Oh dear, your practical jokes go too far. Oh, a wanted poster? Right, yeah. Let me explain. There is an unscrupulous reporter called Medoro, and he's the epitome of yellow journalism, and he only writes favorable articles if you bribe him. One time, I didn't give him a certain antique he wanted, and he slandered me, just like this. What has this world come to? Even noble explorers searching for true history get lambasted for all to see. Perhaps I should be pleased that this scrap of paper is powerless, as there's no authority to pay the reward. You can keep it as a souvenir.
Hey, Dean. Luckily, I was able to beat the green swamp monster on my first attempt tonight, and no, grabs or glitches in between, so we are moving forward.
Great weapon called...
Okay, so he doesn't... I was like, I'm not a liar. Would a liar lie about that? Hmm?
Come here, child. This is my first chance to get a proper look at you. It's a shame my illness kept me from seeing such a handsome gentleman. Oh, to be young again. You are responsible for this miracle. You have no idea how much it means to me. I have to stay seated as I feel a little lightheaded, but I feel the vigor I thought I'd lost forever. Thank you. If Krat ever holds a proper ball again, I hope you'll ask me for a dance.
We can finally play the piano. Is this what it means to be human?
People have thanks for...
Something about seeing Pinocchio play the piano. I don't know. I like the concept of like machine learning to feel to be human and all that. I really like it. Let me just make sure I'm not... Okay, yeah, forgot about... Gotta talk to Vanini about the gold ergo.
I shall wait for you. That is why I'm a listener. To bear witness.
My brother used to make me watch him try to play the same bars on a piano in practice room in college. It was very annoying. Oh dear.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality.
Wait, I don't need to talk to you, Alfred. I need to talk to you.
Can it be? It can. Are you hurt anywhere? Ha! You never fail to surprise me, compagno. Now, allow me to return the surprise. This little wonder creates a lead-acid battery in a flash. The golden ergo is the purest form of power we can use, and it's nearly perfect. We could power a city block with this. You see, the alchemists ordered transportation from me, powered by this. I'm not sure, but maybe it's still in their underground base. Just one problem with the base. I don't know exactly where it is. I don't know when exactly either. I had to just hand it over immediately after the launching ceremony. After all, I am the prince of the Krat social scene, and I surrendered to their mysticism. There, it's done. Now take it. A secret alchemist's underground lair. That sounds like something Antonia might well have heard of. You'd better ask her about it.
You know what? I think I've heard about that. Like, I know I definitely remember seeing 2 cartoons where both Tom and Bugs are playing piano. I think the difference is, like, instead of Jerry, Bugs is dealing with, like, a fly, I want to say?
I heard what happened at the exhibition. How frightful. It's no wonder you're trying to track down the alchemists. I'll tell you one thing. Many secrets are buried in the city of Krat. The same goes for this hotel. Beneath us, there is a passage connected to an underground base of the alchemists. It's where Ergo's vein was first discovered, long ago. Until the petrification disease, the hotel worked hand in hand with the alchemists.
Excuse me.
But I didn't know they'd be so corrupt. Everything changed when Simon became their leader. Oh, I thought the survivors of the exhibition would be different. But they're just as corrupt. The passageways to the underground base are locked from their side. We can't get through unless they open them. And the underground base is the only way to embark for the Isle of Alchemists. If we find the right alchemist, perhaps we can get that door opened. I heard that some of them occupy the collapsed tower of the train station. And the collapse makes me wonder whether they had something to do with the recent earthquake. Look into it, won't you? People have... Thanks for...
My nose isn't growing anymore.
You don't remember? Ask me about it. Who knew such a huge monster lurked in the barren swamp? Perhaps the Grand Exhibition's wastewater twisted the monster somehow. I shudder to think of it. A concoction of all the swamp's creatures. It's another sign of how Krat is tearing itself apart. Who knows the science behind it? I'm just glad my precious son made it back in one piece.
Okay. Short with Bugs still had him deal with a mouse living in the piano. Like Jerry, there was an annoying fly, or possibly a bee in the Mickey. Short, the band concert, though. I think I remember at least a, it was either I think Bugs was either doing an entire orchestra, and it, like, when the roof, fell, at the end there was just nothing but a fly applauding, and he just said, "Eh, whatever, bow." Who knows? It's been a minute since I watched old Looney Tunes cartoons. Okay, I'm going to the barren swamp nest, but I'm gonna go talk to what's-his-face, Hugo, before we go down through the other area. Both Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry shorts were nominated for an Oscar, and the Tom and Jerry short won. Part of the reason was why was the admission on Tom and the keys is actually accurate. I believe that. If there was any like major difference between the two.
Life is short, and life in Krat is shorter. I reckon I should cherish what time I've got. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open. You actually met Alidoro and asked him about the wanted poster. That's odd. Alidoro and Medoro are friends. When I was hurt, he took me to Medoro, who was one of the first on the scene. Medoro is quite the medic. He saved me when the workshop tower fell. There's gotta be a logical explanation. The Alidoro I admire would never talk about a friend like that. But who knows, maybe that wanted poster is real. You keep an eye on him if you see him again. In times like I trust Alidoro. Anyhow, you gave me the first lead on Alidoro I've had in months. Take this in return. Consider it a gift suitable for times like these. Life is short. All I can do is...
Blech. I hate when like characters will go on like 20-minute monologues in one fell swoop, but then I go in and click and I expecting him to just repeat himself, and then there goes information I missed. Whatever. Happens all the time in like Dark Souls as well. Explode. Frayed notebook. It's a worn-out journal with bloodstains. Golden wings are drawn on the cover. I do not regret destroying the Saintess statue. I had to stop it from being used for humans. Of course, they'll find another way, but at least those who escaped will find freedom. If I have any regrets, it's just one. God save that child. I came from across the wide ocean, Those golden wings looked like the thing Alidoro was wearing. supposed to be weird. There's a guy in Thomas the Tank Engine named Sir Robert Norrenby, and he looks like Geppetto does in this game. Does he? Hang on, let me look him up. Norrenby. I can see it. He's got the scarf and everything. He just needs the top hat. And the seat. Also, okay, I scrolled too far because now there's crossover start. Where Sir Robert isn't turning red on DeviantArt. Nope. Moving on. And now, we're back at Krat Central Station, where it all started. Zombie! Bloody letter. 2123 train ticket to St. Marion. Text is hard to read because of the bloodstains. I could read it still. That was spooky.
Did you feel that? An ergo amplification effect coming from Krat Central Station. I want to push you off into spotting something dangerous. Please investigate that area.
Also, now we can level up here. We're in the Lore of the Railway series. The book series Thomas came from. Robert's father died off-screen in a war in Africa. Thomas was Middle Earth level lore sometimes. That's weird. Also, I didn't want to use that. I need this flipper baby to go away. Get out of here, you gross Skeksis. Quartz. Alright, before we continue though, I gotta pee, but also I gotta get some water, so you know. 2 birds, 1 stone. I will be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Gross. Come on. Damn it! Stealing my ergo. There's a bar on the island of Sodor that was named after one of the trains after he pissed off the local police officer. I think it's called Toby's Jug. Interesting. Isn't there a episode of Thomas where they just banish a train? Not like to a different land, but they just straight up bury him in his own like train oubliette. Come on. Why are the headless monsters the most devastating when it comes to damage? As I said, story of Henry, he was let out from the tunnel a month later. Everyone uses that for stupid clickbait these days. Top 10 darkest moments in children's shows. Number 10, Henry's demise. Ah. Both to stop this right now. Cool. This part I always like now is like, oh, look at that. It's just another one of the men. Oh, no. Oh, it's Nightmare. So all the carcass monsters are using puppets as protection. I like that aspect. You know what? That's like an example, I would say, actually, that I think they did better in this than in Dark Souls. In Dark Souls 3, it starts out with you fighting the boss Udix Gandir, right? And midway through the fight, he starts to blow up with like this like dark pus, and like a giant lizard face comes out of it. It's supposed to be like the pus of humanity from Dark Souls, and I initially thought that was going to be like the main motif of Dark Souls, where you'll be fighting monsters and some of them might eventually just turn into those things. And at first you come across a couple hollows that turn into them, but it's not until later that they're used again on the back of dragon feet for some reason. Kind of weird. But like it's never really fleshed out other than like one or two random hollows that have the same kind of monster. I was always kind of disappointed that that wasn't the thing. The real motif is everyone is like a Lord of Cinder, so they got little ember fire effects on them when you fight them. But in here, we fought the green monster of the swamp, saw him take control of the abandoned watchman puppet, and now we're seeing it in other puppets being used. And I think that's really neat. There was a skeleton with an afro, so I pointed out that he was in a movie. 3 people laughed. Here's a long but funny story for you remember seeing a One Piece movie at an event at my local library a few years ago. My brother's, hang on, sorry. Okay. Did I not take the perk that lets me auto grind a little when I'm using special currencies? I don't think I did. Just stop. Anyway, my brother's brother went with his stepbro. The stepbro had a black afro. There was a skeleton with a afro, so I pointed out he was in the movie. 3 people laughed. Yeah, that's Brooke. He's a skeleton because he ate the soul fruit, so basically he got a second chance at life. But before his soul could return to him properly, he was lost in a Bermuda Triangle-esque situation where his soul had to search for him for over 50 years, and by the time he found him, he was nothing but a skeleton. The reason why, though, his afro stuck around is that his hair just has deep roots. He's a musician who likes to make skeleton jokes all the time, and he's one of my favorites. The only real negative is he's a pervert who likes to ask for a shot at women's panties. But he always gets his comeuppance with it. Ow. Hindsight, I probably should have just wore the amulet. But I'm already too deep in here to commit. Get back, you arbiter-looking dog, you. I slap your butt to death. I also remember seeing the first episode of One Piece at the library. I remember there was a mean, ugly lady on the ship that Luffy popped out of a barrel and punched two guys by accident. Yep, that was Alvida, the first antagonist, quote-unquote, of One Piece. And Luffy sent her sky flying. Hey, don't this look familiar? This is where we started. But watch this. Oh.
Yes, behind the train car where you woke up. Wait, what is this?
So we can upgrade our stuff here if we wanted to. I don't know why you would need to at this point. But you can just do everything here. Letter from someone who has gone ahead. Dear Geppetto's puppet, who will come to this workshop train. I'm really thankful to you. Workshop train hidden by Geppetto. Isn't that something? If not you, how would I have found this place? Unfortunately for Geppetto, I have the ability to read someone's memories. In Malum District, I had a hunch. They thought that if they followed you, Geppetto's puppet, they'd find the relic he stole. And that hunch was right. The relic has been returned to our sacred place. Now that the stage is set, the doors will open. I know all of this is confusing, but soon you'll learn everything. Thank you. You were a good guide. SM. Simon Madness. Also, remember the red-haired girl sneaking around like they were trying to take over the ship in secret? I probably got that wrong. It has been 10 years since I saw that episode. Yeah, that was Nami. She was most likely sneaking around stealing treasure from Alvida's ship, trying to escape all the chaos with it. I perfected the greatest puppet, now that child again. we are. Has there ever been a good One Piece game, or is it all a load of crap? I remember Oni and Zach saying that most DBZ games are trash once, despite their seeming polish and effort. I really liked One Piece Grand Adventure on the GameCube. It was kind of like a...
Don't kill me.
Hold on.
I'm a human. Just a soldier. Are you a stalker? Name's Atkinson. What mission? The suburbs are sealed off. There's no escape. Communications cut off too. Someone planned this all out. No idea who. Above my pay grade. If you meet someone named Bell in the city, tell her Atkinson died. A soldier.
Atkinson's letter. My dearest Belle, I remember the day I met you through your father's friend, Sir Loft. That day, the steam of Krat Central Station was thick on the platform, and a flock of birds was flying overhead. Above the glass ceiling, there I was waiting for you. When I saw a lady take one step down those stairs, I knew it was you. Your effervescent laughter left an impression on me. The reason I'm writing this letter, yes, I'm at the train station, and it reminds me of you from that time. We were colleagues at first, and then lovers, but I still can't let you go. The way you smiled and looked forward to the exposition and festival, those beautiful nights were with the fireworks. I just can't let it go. So if we are to survive and make it out of here, I plan to visit you with this letter. Please stay safe and wait for me until then. Sincerely, Atkinson. I feel like One Piece would probably lend itself well to something like Wind Waker, ride boat between big dungeons and bosses. Either that or a GTA with pirates. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's been a while since I've actually played a One Piece game. Not since the GameCube, really. But unfortunately, those are the 4Kids dub days, so that's, like, really hard to try to swallow to listen to today. Unless there was, like, a Japanese version I can... Well, unless there's, like, options to change the voice in that. Anyway, so I played, like, Grand Adventure. It was, like, a open platform fighter. Arena fighter, really. Some of the levels could get really big, but I feel like it would have been better if it was up to 4 players, but it was only allowed 2. And that game was a lot of fun. I remember slapping enemies around with Luffy and stuff like that. I remember Mihawk, this character with a big black sword, having like a really bullshit like energy wave attack. My brother would always play him. That one I had fun with. I don't really know a lot of One Piece games off the top of my head, just because I kind of prefer playing... If I were to play a One Piece game, I would wish there was like a dub for it, because I just enjoy the dub more than the sub. And though now that One Piece is actually getting pretty close to being up to date with the anime itself proper, I would hope that the One Piece games would start adding dubbed versions to their games as well. I remember hearing once that the 4Kids made a dub of the show Fullmetal Alchemist before they went under. New follower, Axel von Schmaxel. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. If you're watching this on the PlayStation Network, I'm live on youtube.com/TheArgoNinja. I also draw and animate sometimes. Thank you for the follow. I remember hearing once that four kids made a Full Metal Alchemist before they went under, and they censored a cigarette into a lollipop. They did that with Sanji as well. That's why for the longest time I thought Sanji would like just have a lollipop until I read the manga proper and realized that he was smoking the entire time. And then there's a character named Smoker who's a captain for the Marines, and would you believe it? His whole motif is having two cigars in his mouth at all times. But in the anime, he's called Chaser, and he just kind of awkwardly has like a line of smoke coming out of his mouth with no cigar next to it. Anyway, Atkins is now dead. But yeah, I do want to try out One Piece Odyssey, just because that looks like it's a ton of fun with the whole RPG element to it. It looked fun. I know there was a collapse, but why did they have to cut off communication? Please let us out. Bastards. Oh my god. Get off me. Fucking parasites. Die. Funny if they added shows like the Pink Panther to replace the cigarettes with blunts. Smoke weed every day. No, but like... Okay. The concept of trying to do a Full Metal Alchemist dub from a 4Kids standpoint, that would not work in it of itself, in the slightest. You have too many moments in that show that are way too grim for a young audience. Like the first opening part, like the first opening arc alone has you dealing with a man of the cloth performing miracles, and those miracles are false, and Ed shows the true power of alchemy and all that, and then you have the problem with religion, and then in the manga, Lust stabs the father through the head, piercing, full showing, all that, and of course the classic Nina becoming a chimera later on. There's no way you can make that work without traumatizing kids. Made up that shadow realm thing so that the characters wouldn't die. That was apparently a really weird thing for people when they saw the original Japanese show later on. You know what's funny? The shadow realm is so much more iconic to me in that regard. Just because I really like playing character Mordekaiser in League of Legends. And his ult brings you to his domain where he gets stronger and you get weaker. And I always like to say, like, oh, I'm bringing you to the Shadow Realm now. Mordekaiser es numero uno. Or in other terms, you are going to Brazil.
You lost, little lamb. Hand over all you got.
Oh my god.
is upside down. The strong rule, not the wise. You ought to give to the needy. You ought to give to the needy.
I'll give you shit.
I don't want to die. I just wanted a full belly. That's not so wrong.
It is when you keep stomping my face in like that. Someone made a Sir Talfin hat sending a train to the Shadow Realm. It's really short and funny. Amazing. Burn, burn, burn in a ring ran of fire. Dead. Rude. Ow. Explode. Ow. Whoa. Need you to calm down there. Ever watch Kirby Ride Pikachu? I remember seeing it on TV when I was little. It was the first time I saw Kirby. I remember hating the kids who hung out with Kirby so bad. Yeah, Tiff and Tuff are, like, the most fun to be around. Kirby! Oh, Tiff, what are we gonna do? Quit Naruto running around me. That reminds me of Fong from Street Fighter. The way his arms flop around. Kirby, 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 that's a name you should know. Well, that was close. Whoa. Excuse me, sorry. Where is it supposed to be? They're like melted blobs of ice cream. I think their designs were part of why I hated them. I guess they're just supposed to be like citizens of Dreamland. Very reminiscent. There's like a specific enemy that I'm sure they're supposed to be represent, but I can't think off the top of my head. dead. You're dead too. Fox box. You remember that video where James Rolfe and his friends ate all the weird pizzas Mikey mentioned in the original TMNT cartoon, like peanut butter and clam? It was really weird but funny, and ugh, I can't imagine trying to stomach watching eating something with peanut butter and clams, ugh, on pizza. I never did watch that. I never really watched a lot of James Rolfe stuff outside of Angry Video Game Nerd, and even then I haven't really watched a lot.
I don't suppose you'd like
in a
to
while.
buy anything. Sorry, I've been on my own so long, my sales pitch is a little rusty. Hard to engage in trade when you're fleeing from monsters. Even if the abnormal has become normal, the living must live. Buy something, and you'll help both of us. Buy something, and just when you think things are getting better, eh? The other day, someone killed the King of Puppets on Rosa Isabel Street. Since the king caused the puppet frenzy, I thought we were saved. Turns out that without the puppets, the monster population grew. Sometimes the light at the end of the tunnel is the front of an oncoming train. I guess it's just Krot's time to meet its doom.
James took the video down reportedly because he said, "You're not my favorite turtle anymore, Michelangelo," at the end. That makes it sound like Mikey is real and could hurt his feelings. If he did, that's hilarious. Anyway, yeah, so we're just gonna get the +1. I want that one. I want the other one. Fairy Tale of the Three Brothers of the Workshop Tower. The first part is torn off. Thus they lived in Krot, a technician who made the friendly three puppet brothers, an alchemist who breathed life into the puppets, and a stalker who rectified puppets gone wrong. The three brothers built the craftsman's workshop tower and made phenomenal puppets. The puppets seemed as if they were alive. The good ones helped the people of Krot and worked hard and danced and sang songs. people were extremely glad and everyone was happy. They said it's all thanks to the three brothers. 3 good brothers lived happily ever after. Wonder if that has anything to do with Simon, Geppetto, and Vanini. Who knows? Anyway, here's what Krot looks like right now. Remember all that crowd talk earlier? I think this is it. AKA everything's gone to shit.
Whoa. This used to be the workshop's transportation base, close to Krot's central station. Maybe that's why the puppets were so hard on attacking the place during the frenzy. But I didn't see it myself.
Oh wow, that got me real quick. Oh, I died.
List of strange and bizarre happenings in Krot.
The last thing I hear is Gemini speaking my ear off. On that note, it is beyond insane to think that Chris Chan genuinely thinks that stuff like Roger Rabbit Space Jam and other stuff is real. They're all in alternate dimensions. Oh boy. That's not exactly someone I would think has a steady head on their shoulders. Oh, you... What a fucker. Only just found out he's 41 years old. I thought he must have only been like 35. Yeah, no, they're like... They've been around for like almost 15 years or so. Lover's letter to my beloved Gideon. The world is dying. I hear news of the epidemic dozens of times a day. If on top of this I am not able to see you, I may suffocate and die. I'll wait for you at the sign tonight as usual. Don't be late, my love. I think he's gonna be late. Very late. This is the closest thing we have to Wizard of Oz referencing. Shot put. And off I go. surprised that they killed Steel Equa in Forspoken, especially given how somewhat graphic it was with her eyes still wide open. I mean, that's usually a good sign of shoddy writing, is the fact that, like, oh, look, we killed off the character you just met, aren't you sad now? It's like, no, not really. I did like how Zach put it best, is like how it's like the Seymour effect from Futurama. Despite that being a really good episode, that's what like everyone tries nowadays. It's just to tug at your heartstrings, and it doesn't work if you don't develop the characters enough. Like, I feel more connection to some of the characters you meet, like, once in FromSoft games, and they have maybe, like, 2 seconds worth of dialogue, than a character like Frey or a little girl. I think her name is Olivia. Hell, what's her face? The lady who freed her. We'll go down there later. Who freed her? I like a lot more than Frey. Has a character death ever upset you in a game, show, movie, or elsewhere? I remember the guy with the Mohawk dying Guardians 2 upset me. Oh yeah, Yondu. That was like the only death in Marvel that was really earned. Outside of Tony. But now even Tony's death, it probably isn't gonna mean much, because there's rumors that they're gonna bring back the original Avengers, so, you know, Tony's death, Black Widow's, Cap's eventual death, because he's looking like Joe Biden, old and decrepit, so, you know. Oh, did you want, like, a satisfying ending with these characters? You forgot, these are comic book characters, and death means nothing to them. They say when crystals appear from the ground, it's a sign of the end days. It's the end, we're all going to die, everyone's going to die. You know what? In Klaus, the ending of Klaus, if you haven't seen it yet, it's really good. When watching Santa, like, you know, grow older and older, and one day he's just, you know, tending to his wood chopping, and he just stops and he looks off and feels the wind on his face, and he just says, "I'm coming, love." And he just disappears. That fucking broke me. That was probably the most I've cried at a movie in a long time. Klaus is such a good film. I really wish that studio, or those techniques in general, become more practiced throughout animation. It's too good to just have it be one movie. And if it has to be one movie, though, I guess it's better that it's a animated one. I need you to stop. Nice. And I've seen Klaus, and I've mentioned it here too. That was really sad. Like, I'm not kidding when I say for a good week or so, just thinking about that brought me to tears. I'm not usually the kind of person to cry at movies, but when I do, it's something that really fucking hits me in the gut. I forgot what the movie's called, but it was a Tom Hanks movie that came out a couple years ago. I want to say Finch. He makes a robot. It's like the end of the world, and there's no ozone layer, so, you know, the sun could, like, instantly fry humans. So he builds, like, a robot with the sole purpose of taking care of his dog, because we find out that Tom Hanks' character is dying of some kind of disease. So it becomes a race to find, like, a safe area that has, like, protective layering from the sun, and we come to find out that it's San Francisco. And throughout all this, Finch and the robot are trying to be human and all that. And it's a really touching story. And towards the end, there's a scene where the robot's playing fetch with the dog. And there's a... Fuck, I'm like kind of weeping a little bit just thinking about it. God damn. There's a scene where he's playing fetch with the dog, and Tom Hanks's character is very, like, weakly, like, you know, trying to relax in a chair, like, you know, and he's just weakly going like, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Like, you know, he wants to make sure that the robot understands how to play with the dog and all that. And he succeeds, but then, like, shortly after, he coughs up blood, and that night in the movie, he dies.
I was getting worried waiting this long. The situation here seems to be getting worse. Soldiers like me are blunt. So give it to me straight. Is my partner safe?
And then,
This is Atkinson's handwriting on the letter. When we came to Krat, I never thought it would end like this. Sometimes you meet people who make you believe they'll always be with you. But a life can be snuffed out at any moment. I need to stay alive to notify others of his death. But it feels like something inside me has died as well. Anyway, I appreciate knowing what happened. I mean it.
Eric was whispering. But anyway, so the movie ends with Finch's death, but then the robot finally learns his purpose, and it ends with, like, the robot realizing he's just a big dog can opener, which was really funny because, like, he just picks up the can, and, like, his body automatically, like, you know, registers that he needs to open the food, and he just goes like, oh shit. And it ends with the robot and the dog going for a walk on the Golden Gate Bridge and all that. And that movie, like, I'm like, I'm usually able to rewatch things that really got me, but I haven't watched that movie in a while. And now just thinking about it, I'm already, like, kind of feeling sad. God damn. I don't always cry, but when I do, I'm a fucking baby.
Whatever choice you make.
The end of the Funk series about Jim Henson was also sad. The whole thing documented Jim's final days and funeral. It is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, I remember seeing, like, clips of Jim Henson's funeral with the actual puppeteers still playing as characters. It's such a wild experience. I'm so sad now.
no matter what they're serving. Welcome.
Whatever choice.
Okay. Anyway, enough blubbering like a big stupid baby. And let's get back to Lies of P. So I was just looking at Twitter. I just want to also make sure I retweeted the stream. Yes, I did. Okay. Can you think of a show, movie that actually physically made you smile? I've been rewatching a show called Laid Back Camp, and despite it being a rewatch, I kept smiling and laughing at it. I genuinely left the Super Mario Brothers movie with a smile on my face. Like, that was a fun time I genuinely had. Trying to think what else. I think the favorite part was seeing when Bowser slammed the piano cover on Comic's fingers. It was so cartoony and funny. Jet Black stole that movie. Yeah, no, Jet, like, I've said it before, but, like, I was going in thinking, like, you know what, this might not be all that great, but at least Jack Black will be a lot of fun. And not only was it a good time I had, but Jack Black was the best part of that movie. Like, that is now what I think of when it comes to Bowser's voice. You really thought I would agree to marry you? Kinda. Prime for workshop technicians. Subtitle: Do you want to become a workshop technician? A primer for aspirants? No other city in the world today has been receiving more attention than Krat, the city of puppets. Back when the almighty V visited, it was still just a fishing village. It has undergone a brilliant change in the past 30 years. Spurred by Krat's puppet industry, the puppets made in Krat's workshop are known for using new technology that is on a different level from their competitors. The workshop puppets are intricate like humans, and they perform their master's orders so naturally that people wonder if they have souls. Many competitors try to replicate the workshop's special mechanical hearts only to fail and prove the outstanding gap between their capabilities. The monopoly on the special power stone Ergo and the skills to optimize its efficiency, those are what give Krat's workshop its edge. But the workshop's beginnings wasn't always smooth. The workshop's history begins with one legendary craftsman, and his records are great manuals for the apprentices. The legendary craftsman Jeem, who every technician knows about. On the next page, we'll learn about his achievements. Omitted. I thought he was just like resting over like he was taking a nap. Yeah, birds. Now. It's Brand with a top hat. Bowser was upset at Luigi because there was maybe a prophecy Mario would defeat him, and the reveal that he was jealous of Mario winning Peach over was the greatest feeling. Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like, is there somebody who thinks he has a better chance at the person than me? And like Luigi's like, if no one else would do, like him being a wingman for Mario, even when he's pretty much being tortured. At that point, it's like Luigi is ride or die. They both are for each other, and I really appreciate that. Also, what I think is the movie, like, you know, some criticism with the movie is that it's a little too fast-paced, which I can understand. But one thing I really appreciate was there wasn't really much of a misunderstanding trope used, and that made me glad because I can't. Damn it. That, I feel like, always brings the movie down to a slog, and I'm glad that what I think was even better was the fact that Mario and Donkey Kong didn't really have like a heart-to-heart. Donkey Kong was always in full hater mode, and I really love that. Well, at least you're not gonna die because at least your brother's not gonna die because of you. Well, at least you're not gonna die because, well, your dad thinks you're a joke. Yeah, well, my dad thinks I'm a joke too. Yeah. Well, your dad's right. You know what? Fucking killed me. It's a good movie. Legion Arm. Acid. Walker of Illusions. Jesus. damn it, this is the fake one. Get out of here. Well, they just made me remember how much I hate the boss makes clones of themselves trope. Nintendo does that too much. Yeah. In certain games, it's a lot more tolerable, but like I never liked when Souls games become 2v1s, unless it's like very obvious, where it's like Ornstein and Smo and Dark Souls, where you got the big, hulking, slow guy, but the quick, nimble guy to balance each other by comparison. But even FromSoft fails to do it sometimes. Godskin Duo, hint hint. Victor could not be completed. May she become the owner of the truly complete elixir. I wonder what they're talking about. Oh dear. Ah! The elevator crashed.
The hotel is under attack. Everyone's in danger. Head to the hotel and hurry.
Communication through Ergo. An interesting parlor trick. Quite the performance, Papa took Geppetto. But your lies will be useless in the new world. The world of truth. But you are worth
What could it be? Come on, pal. No time to lose. The Stargazer isn't transmitting, and I'm not sure why. Ah, this was a bust, pal. Let's get back to the hotel, quickly. You know, walking works. Let's walk.
I'll do that in a minute. Alright, before we go though, let's check over here. Damn it. I forgot of the disruption. Gotcha. Well, let's go talk to the King of Riddles. When you were a kid, did you have a dream crossover like Zelda or Dark Souls or a proper Mario vs. Sonic game? Mario vs. Sonic for sure. Dark Souls wasn't a thing until 2011, so by then I was already, you know, I was already a teenager, but I never really got into Dark Souls until like 5 years ago or so. But definitely a Mario and Sonic game for sure. That I think would be awesome. None of this Olympic bullshit. I want a proper platformer between the two.
Another fine day in the city of Krog. But I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. The king thinks this riddle might be quite a poser. It's all about seeing past the tip of your nose, sir. Observation. It's about observation. Just listen, kid. This one should be easy. You've seen enough of it. If your answer is wrong now, you're not going to love it. This blue flower has many ways to take root, but only on man does it ever bear fruit.
Flower has many ways to take root, but only one way is to bear fruit. Ergo.
Correct! Yeah, I think you get the charm behind these riddles now. Yes? Charm. What? You felt threatened? Well, sometimes it's good to trust your feelings. A metaphor is a tool for hiding horrifying truths. It is a creation unique to humans. Now then, another question. Not a riddle, no rhymes. Just a question. For you. Ergo does not appear out of thin air, so where did all those puppets get all that? Ergo. Ha! Yes! Always leave them laughing. That's what the king says. So, take this key, please. Then I say, off with yes. Till we meet again. I trust you'll remember I lead the club, true, but I'm also a member.
TheArgo is whispering. Apparently they haven't done a Mario game because they would have to agree on the artistic direction of the game and other junk. Well, they should. Mario kind of has a better idea of what to make of fast-paced platforming, unfortunately. That I think Mario, from an angle of a Mario game, that Sonic could work. Like hell, even like in Mario Odyssey, your rolling is so much more responsive than other Sonic games by comparison. Versus Sonic games usually just have one hallway you speed through. I'm just gonna slap them and then we're gonna go fight the Parade Master.
Oh no. Hey, so there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be worse than what we saw at the cathedral. Alright, tighten up your springs and let's go.
Oh no, that looks familiar. Oh dear. Oh dear. Gross penis. Damn it. And we're done. Just realized that his head was his axe wasn't just his head.
Now, let's get back to the hotel and our friends.
And our friends. Why do you say it like that? And Mario and Sonic at the Olympics is supposed to be an analogy of the countries of the world coming together for games. Never realized that myself. Thought it was just a license deal. I mean, isn't that what the Olympics is? That the countries come together for, like, are you talking like Mario and Sonic games, not just the Olympic games? Because it feels like it should be the latter. Anyway. Oh dear. That doesn't look good.
You're alive. I was worried because I didn't hear from you. The stalkers have kidnapped Geppetto.
Oh no.
It was the fox, the cat, and the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. But really, I sense Simon is behind this. First, go to the second floor and make sure everyone is okay. I'll try to figure out where they ran off to. Antonia might know a secret passage. Try asking her. First, go to the second floor and make sure Antonia might know.
Every 2 years, when the Summer and Winter Olympics air on NBC, they hit record low viewership. It's amazing.
never open this door. You might as well give up. Oh, it's you. Is it safe out there? Give me a sec. Okay, come in.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been kidnapped.
Oh no.
You're here. That's a relief. Being trapped somewhere. It's the worst. It's good to be free. Oh, sorry. I should be thanking you first. When you came in, you reminded me of the Hound. Probably because both of you saved my life. Thank you so much.
You don't know why. That could have been I was muffled enough.
You're here. That's a relief. It's good to you came in.
When you came in, you remind me of the Hound. Well, when the patch eventually drops and we get the Hound's outfit, maybe I will be like the Hound. Oh, now it's growing.
You have my personal thanks for saving Master Vanini, sir. Do look after him, won't you, sir? You have my personal... Do look after...
Thank you for another timely rescue, compagno. I seem to find myself once again in your debt. I talk a big game, but when push comes to shove, I freeze. It'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic. Surely there must be something that only I, in all my genius, can contribute. But if there is not, then Vanini is here to help you in any way he can. Fear not. Thank you for surely.
I never imagined the stalkers would dare attack the hotel. What's going on? I never imagined.
You heard of that one PlayStation game where you beat the secret boss? You can call a phone number and get a voicemail from a main character from the game. Yeah, I think that was God of War. Where you get that, like, hello, this is Kratos, you have defeated the game, good job, or whatever. I think I've heard something like that.
It was a planned ambush. I'm afraid there's nothing we could have done about it. More than anything, I'm concerned about how it shocked Lady Antonia. All this mayhem is certainly going to affect her condition. It was a plan more than anything.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been kidnapped. The alchemists planned the whole thing. All while we were hiding here. I certainly didn't expect an attack on the hotel. The possibility never crossed my mind. However, I think we can track them down. My portrait. Behind it lies a passageway to their base. The hotel had an accommodation with the alchemists. Long ago. Play this chord on the piano in my room. It'll open the secret passageway, and you can save Geppetto. Apparently, I must remain in this room. I hope Geppetto is safe. Be careful out there, won't you? The hotel will always welcome you back. Apparently, be careful.
How much quartz do I have? I just have 2.
Soon, you will see the Isle of Alchemists. But be warned, you're walking into hell. And I should know. The truth is, I escaped from there. I had to leave a lot behind. And that is why I woke you. Like you, clever one. I am more than I appear to be. I'm ready for you to see the real me. Show me that you're ready too. Please, save us. Save Krot. I knew it. There is a secret passage. The Stalkers must be getting information from the alchemists. It might be the only path to their base. Hurry. You're back. I was so worried when you marched off to fight the king.
Yeah, okay, now I'm human.
This... it's a necklace from the Mona Charity House. They took care of orphans and impoverished children from across Krat. Many of those children grew up at the Rose Estate and became alchemists, technicians, and stalkers. I hope the king didn't harm any of them. Or don't tell me. The king's ergo is actually... Are you okay? You look ill, ever since I mentioned the necklace. My heavens, you look...
Get the crown, save the town, and Mr. Krabs. Okay, so I don't know if this will affect the ending I'm trying to go for. The condition from the ending what I've read is...
You're changing. You're becoming something more than a puppet.
Come over here, Sophia.
Almost human. If this is what you want, just keep behaving. Keep feeling like a human does. You might just hold the true secret of Ergo.
Okay, so that's obviously what happens when you're super late on becoming human.
Whatever choice you make.
I don't know why I used that. Okay, before we head down through the secret sausage way, I'm gonna go pee, so I will be right back. Alright. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Play certain scale. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but if I
It was a planned ambush more than anything. No matter what fate serving
if I was someone who needs to make a secret passageway,
supply I shall open.
and it was based off of using a piano, I don't know if I would make it just 2 chords. Well, that's just me.
Mr. Stalker, it's you. I thought it was the intruders again. It's a relief you're safe. I was helpless, hiding the entire time. This is my first time coming back out. You surprised me, but make no mistake. You're always welcome here, Mr. Stalker. Let me know if there's anything you need. Stalker, please.
Okay. Check on him. Give Vanini another cryptic vessel.
Thank you for another timely rest. Surely. Looks like the King of Puppets used carefully measured ergo wavelengths to control other puppets. But that's just the means to an end. We still don't know if the frenzy arose by the King of Puppets, or if someone else is pulling the strings. No pun intended. I must find a way to prevent puppets from hurting any more humans. The tragedy of Arlecchino must remain a one-time performance. These records are like a puzzle wrapped in riddles. But I always did love puzzles. The light shines brightest in the darkest times, and you will be the first light. I am counting on you. I always welcome. Thank you for coming. I was going a bit stir-crazy, as the poets say, cooped up in the hotel. Why don't I read the contents? I'm sick and tired of reading conversations between society's elite. Hide this, kill that, steal those. It's all the same. And the people who want them deciphered act as if it's the end of the world if they can't read them immediately. Tiresome. I am a simple, albeit brilliant man. Solving the code is what makes me happy. And with a friend at my side, what more is there to wish for? Perhaps sometimes I share too much. Thank you for listening. A little extra for you in there, my friend.
Rusty cryptic vessel description. Alright, so that door is now open. Also, actually, I wanted to show something. This is what Eugenie reacts when you show her the 2 dragon sword.
You're here. It's good. When you came in, Alidoro has disappeared. What if he disappeared while fighting those stalkers? Worst case scenario. Ugh. I shudder to think. There's already too much death in this city. I just want safety for everyone at the hotel, at least. That's why I should make sure you're well armed. If you need anything, just ask. You're here. That's a relief. You're here. You're here.
I thought she would react. Never mind. Unless I gotta reset the area. Well, before we do that, let's go back to the barren swamp and open that there. Check out that there dungeon before we head on down to the Isle of Alchemists. We'll go a little longer than usual. Excuse me. Rusty is in this game too. I'm Rusty. You imagine if he was?
Oh, you're here. See? I told you I'd do it. No trace of Alidoro inside, though. And the Hermit's Cave itself is too deep for me. My next stop is the Relic of Trismegistus, one of Alidoro's favorite treasure hunting grounds. I'm curious why he'd go back there time after time. Oh, maybe I'm getting the hang of this sort of work. See you later, treasure hunter. I'm trying to track down Mr. Alidoro. We can catch up later.
Excuse me. Ow, ow, ow. Ah, gross. Those were poison arrows. Dead. Someone here. Someone's report notes notebook. This place is contaminated too. There isn't much extra water left. The kind hermit helped me, but he knows he's not going to last much longer either. Terrible mutations from the side effects of the petrification disease neutralization process. Many people of Krot will turn into carcasses, the alchemist's monsters. My friends are the only things that come to mind in my final moments. Lumacchio is ill, Sophia is missing, Lorenzini lost hope, H is dead, and here I am, Medoro. We risk our lives and fought from each post, but sometimes there is no rewards. Still, some things are left, something even power and lies can't hide the truth. Someone will unearth the truth, someone will unveil the lie, taking the extra step forward for the people coming behind. I believe that was my role. I am Medoro the reporter. My weapon was my pen and the truth. Now I leave my records to you who visit this place from Medoro. Wow. Ah. Get out of here. Come back. Quartz. Kabam. Me. Dead. Okay, now we keep moving. Off you go. Ow. Oh, I didn't know how much time left I had. Trying to break that. The water is strange. I'm not sure when it started, but my tears and blood have also turned blue. I have seen the revelation of the blue butterfly. They have asked me to free them from this prison of time. The fairy is far, the fairy is crying, the hands on the clock have gone round and round to find the boy's future. He was still sentient, kinda. How sad. I have the butterflies writing here. Remember, you are human now. It's the time to get out of the string. Alright. You notice that YouTube updated the likes and view counters to roll over like a slot machine in a little, well, ago. It's mildly amusing. Yeah, I notice it whenever I'm watching Oni plays, it just like starts to go brrr, brrr. It's like, oh wow. How funny.
Whatever choice you...
I think I now have... Oh, I've got 5 quartz. Look at that. Oh, wow. Well. Okay. What was the one I wanted to do? Because at this point, it's all just add-ons that aren't really helpful. At least by a long shot. So we're just gonna do this. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Apparently they did that in Gem the Holograms movie. The views and likes kept spinning up and up, despite that not being real at the time. Yeah. That's the thing, is like, movies don't understand how viewing stuff like that works. So they kind of just put it all together despite that. Also, actually, before we go in, I forgot I have the, what's it called, the key as well to the Trinity door at the central station. So let's go get that real quick. And then we'll finally go down into the Goblin Town. Remember the Metal Angel. We are simply on a journey that follows his footsteps. Song of the day. The pickpocket who was overconfident in a gamble had his heart stolen and died. Dang it, I already have the Carrier's Amulet +1. I'm wearing it right now. Though, actually, what happens if I take it off? Damn it. I knew it. Alright, now we'll go.
Who would have guessed all this was beneath the hotel? Wait. Is this the relic of Trismegistus? You know, it's the strangest feeling. I think I've been here before. Maybe I haven't gotten all my memories back after all. I don't know exactly what's going on, but someone was dragged away from here. We have to follow. Hurry!
Alright, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Yeah. Hunter's Amulet +1. Now we get even more ergo. Damn it. dead. Dang it, they don't want to give you an Iron Wall Amulet +1 here. I'm underground, but I see a butterfly. Have I gone mad, or is it from another world? No, no, I see him too. And then I slap him with my stick. And I go, pesky bee. One last riddle.
And it's another lovely day in Crot City. What a time to be alive! Or a reasonable approximation revived. Soon, this little dance of ours will come to an end. No one's ever danced longer, I promise, my friend. Will you stay with me too and face whatever is coming? For today's a new day, and we have to keep running. I knew that you would, and I find that refreshing. So, the King of Riddles will now hear your confession. Blind confessions reveal one's true guilt. True confessions of blood being spilt.
Spilt?
This one's black and white. A no or a yes. Is Geppetto's creation a killer? Confess.
Yes.
Bravo, fantastico. The spilling of blood is one of life's pleasures. And murder? A passion of mine. One I treasure. Don't be ashamed or embarrassed about it. Murder honors life by living without it. Impending death makes you think on existence, huh? Isn't that just so human? You're going the distance. Now stand up straight, chin out. Here's your key. This isn't the last you'll be seeing of me. I hope you enjoyed our time, second fiddle. But for now, that's farewell from the King of Riddle.
Chosen One's Trinity. There's a bunch of stuff that's around here, but I kind of want to just get to the point, so I'll just... We've already seen all this stuff, so I'll just grab it next chance I get. I just want to deal with these chuckle fucks. Oh, how I want their outfits.
Accept your fate. Death has come for you.
Big Brother always looks out for me. I'm gonna smash you to pieces!
die, breaker.
Dang it.
I'll kill you, just like Big Brother wanted.
Even if we're just bait to buy time, you're going down.
There you are.
I'll kill you, just like Big Brother wanted. That stupid puppet. Beat us.
Should I have trained harder? Or put better gear?
Damn it! I didn't want to owe those alchemists anything, maybe when we couldn't save our brother. That's what our fate was sealed.
Come on, damn it. Ugh, so close. It took me 4 playthroughs to realize that was the easier way than just falling to my death with less health in the
Should I
fight.
break his neck or his arms first? I'm taking requests.
we're just fakes to buy time. You're going down.
Oh my god, come on! Damn it!
Your brother's gonna compliment me! You're mine now!
Alright, crazy.
Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break?
I didn't want to aim that way, but alright. Oh my god.
Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart? Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart? Should I have trained harder? Or brought better gear? Maybe when we couldn't save our brother, that's what our fate was sealed.
Come on, I hate this fight. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna swap this one out for the murderer puppet amulet. Just to make it easier on myself.
Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart? Even if we're just faked by time, you're going down.
Just like Big Brother wanted.
This is my brother. I'm going. Maybe when we couldn't save our brother, that's what our fate was sealed.
That stupid puppet.
Should I have trained harder? Or brought better gear?
Ah, I was just about to use it too. Damn it. Sorry, I haven't really been talking too much. I get real focused when I try to fight these four.
This is for my brother. I'm gonna rip your heart out.
I'll break his neck or his arms first. I'll take him request.
Demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart? Even if we're just bait to the right side, you're going down. Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart?
I don't know how I managed to dodge all that.
Should I have trained harder? Or brought better gear? Maybe when we couldn't save our brother.
Avenging that stupid puppet. Peter.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, let me just, I'm gonna use this one. This is what I was using for this playthrough. Just because I'm getting tired of trying to fight these bastards.
Even if we're just baits to buy time. You're going down. Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart?
Big Brother always looks out for me. I'm gonna smash you to pieces!
Oh my god.
Avenge you. That stupid puppet.
Alright, demonstration time. Maybe when we couldn't save our brother. That's when I wait and see. Should I have trained harder? Or brought better gear? Yeah.
Ah, I hate this fucking boss.
Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart? This is for my brother. I'm just to watch this guy break the...
Come on. Fuck you.
Trained all that.
Maybe when we couldn't save our brother.
Avenge you. That stupid puppet. Theo.
Enough of you. Annoying ass boss. Ugh.
I can hardly believe it. But the ergo readings you gathered leave no doubt. No doubt at all, you see? Okay, Vanini, breathe. Despite your best efforts, they can't read your mind yet. My friend, my apologies. But when you hear this news, you'll be excited too. The puppets were being compelled by the Grand Covenant. But they were communicating with each other, with wavelengths. This is beyond anything I'd imagined. They were not built with this kind of intelligence. I did the best I could to decipher the wavelengths, but there was considerable noise in the signal. Care to give it a listen?
Carlo, I hope you can hear me. The laws of the Grand
puppets. First law, all puppets must obey their creator's commands. Law 0. The creator's name is Geppetto. Giuseppe Geppetto.
Ah, did you hear that? The last part sounded important, but there was too much static. Ah, tell me you heard it, please. We need to find the cause of the frenzy, and this may be our best chance. What or who was behind the frenzy?
Geppetto caused the puppet frenzy.
Geppetto? Law 0, the creator's name is Geppetto. One can't make these things up. It must be true. That was the cause of the frenzy. But why would Geppetto, of all people, do this? I suppose we'll never find out if we don't save him. I have to admit, it's good to have things in motion again. I was beginning to despair. Now that we know the cause, we can find a solution. And it's all thanks to you, my friend. We all owe you a huge debt, or we will, if we can stop the frenzy. You may not be aware, I am an orphan. In fact, my parents were murdered before my very eyes. The authorities in Krat insisted it was a mugging, but I know what I saw. A mad, raving puppet killed them. A puppet that was driven by a murderous lunatic's awakened ego. I know that because the lunatic told me his name. Arlecchino. I'll never forget his insane laugh. I have been fitting puppets with the Grand Covenant to ensure no one else ever has to experience the same tragedy I did. I was this close to giving up. But now that you're here, you can take the wavelength decoder. It's proof of your brilliant actions. See what else you can read with it. You might even discover more secrets within the Puppet King's message. You can play it back as much as you like. Just use the Stargazer. Here. I always welcome...
Okay. Hear this?
Carlo, I hope you can hear me. I'm Romeo. We grew up together in the Monad Charity House. Remember? We're best friends. I'm doing what I can to fend off both the petrification disease and the alchemists. My puppets and I are taking a stand against death itself. That's why I tried sending you messengers. But you got rid of them all. You're still an unstoppable fellow. I remember you. No reason for us to fight, I suppose. I'm Romeo. We grew up together in the Monad Charity House. Remember? We're best friends. I'm Romeo. We're the best friends.
The Ergo is whispering. So I think we're gonna go for another hour or so, and then we'll call it a stream. So we're gonna get to the Archway Abbey and probably stop before another big boss, just because that one's gonna take a while as well.
give up. Just don't kill me.
And then there's this bastard.
Oh, amazing. I didn't expect you to thrash those rabbit fellows too. You're here looking for Geppetto, aren't you? The fox and the cat have got that old man. They took the submarine from that dock over there. They probably went to the alchemist's isle. There should be another one. You should commandeer it. If anyone asks, I didn't see anything. There should be something left at the dock. If anyone asks, I didn't see anything. I'm just a guest here, with no special obligation to the hotel. But if you still want to hear... The alchemist said they would help me escape from the city. Talk about an offer I couldn't refuse. I can't live in the hotel forever. I need to move up and move on. Also, there was someone who was so annoying. That's all. Does that suffice? There should be something left at the dock. If anyone asks, I didn't see it. Right. I had a feeling you would ask sooner or later. It's because of that girl, isn't it? I am not Alidoro, the Hound. Not the real one, anyway. I used to be Alidoro's partner. I admired him, to be honest. He was amazing. Amazing at everything, except making a profit, that is. But he didn't need to cut me off just because I sold some antiques. I mean, what's a few antiques when you've got bills to pay? We argued. One thing led to another. I had to kill him. But stealing his identity was the logical next step. My original code name is Parrot, after all. Fitting, isn't it? Oh, he was also from the country of the morning. Maybe he shares some blood with the girl. And that's my story. Tragic tale. Do you want to hear more? There should be something left at the dock. If anyone asks, I didn't see anything. Oh, what a murderous air you have. You're going to kill me? I know what you are. You're Geppetto's puppet, aren't you? If someone isn't trying to kill you, you can't hurt them either. That limitation makes it seem like your creator didn't trust you very much. Smart of him. So, what will it be, Mr. Handsome Idiot? Leave quietly? Or shut up and buy something? You've got to be joking! Don't come any closer! You're like a human.
Great Vanini collection.
Total attack. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the Fox, the Cat, and Alidoro too. I don't even want to guess what they might be planning, pal. This way must lead to their headquarters, shall we? Hey, look! That lever resembles... Yes! It seems we can use it to call a submarine.
Great Vanini and Petrus the submarine. You're all invited to the launch ceremony of Vanini Company's new submarine, the Pistrus. Come and see the Pistrus dashing dignity, size 42.2 meters by 3.8 meters. Displacement 322 tons. Speed above water 12 knots, underwater 7 knots. Propulsion method Lorenzini engine and lead acid batteries. Pistrus moves with Vanini's newest motivity organ, Lorenzini engine, a patent product named after Mr. Vanini. The new method that generates a bigger electric output by electrically stimulating ergo. Lead acid battery, supplementing power. On top of that, it serves as bullet on the bottom of the submarine. Such an innovative design. A one-at-a-time chance to take a peek into the future of Krot, the city of science. Don't miss out. Come join us. A little Nemo reference and Monstro probably.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but, let's not make it a habit.
Shut up.
What the? Hey, it's Sophia.
I am finally meeting you here. You're a clever one, so it shouldn't surprise you that the Sophia at the hotel isn't really me.
What?
My real self is on the upper part of the Abbey. I became his tool a long time ago. I have endured such pain. My soul split into pieces. Truth is, I guided you this far not to save Krot, but to save me. I felt guilty about that. But I was so elated when you answered my call. Despite it all, I thank you. My spirit and my body have lived apart for too long. Perhaps in death, they will reunite. In peace, I'll grant you my power before my spirit diminishes further. Stargazer will guide you, clever one. If you find my body, please help me find peace. My guidance ends here. After images of memories rage on the seaside because of Ergo, please, be careful. I can't hold out forever, but I'll support you. I am the daughter of Valentinus, leader of the alchemists. Simon was my father's right-hand man. Ambition overwhelmed him, however, and he spread the petrification disease, taking countless lives. Why would he do that? I don't know. But he brings a dark world upon us. That's for certain. Stop him, however you can. The petrification disease freezes time and memory within the afflicted body. Ergo is the purified essence of that life, trapped by the petrification disease. When I discovered that, it opened my eyes, and I was able to manipulate time using Ergo. Simon, on the other hand, is trying to use my power to fuel his ambition. I wound back your time to protect you, so you could stand against him. So stop him. Save Krot.
Alright. With that said, we move forward to Archway Abbey, and then also get some more exposition along the way.
I want to go home. I don't want to leave here. How many sleeps till Daddy's back? 10 sleeps? 20?
Soon enough. You know he's quite busy. While you wait, why don't you give him a friend? His name is Romeo.
They really just got like a grown man trying to get. I want to go home. 20 sleeps? Like, ugh. You at least 10, kid.
Hi. Are you trained to be a stalker too? Let's practice together. Call me Lampwick.
Lampwick?
He didn't even come to your graduation? I don't care if an old man like that kicks the bucket. Don't say that. It's nice you got any family at all. Let's start talking about this. Oh, she's here. Grab her. Please teach me how to use a sword. You're a legendary stalker.
Ugh, so annoying. Gemini, get rid of them. I'm off. No. I'm sorry. I was too late. I wish I'd got here sooner. If I had known this would happen.
TheArgo is whispering. Alright. Oh, actually, wait, hang on. Here we go. Arch Abbey entrance. Don't know what time it is. So get used to hearing this music. Because we're going to be here for a while. Don't feel like fighting anything anymore. Oh yeah, wait, the door guardian, damn it. Whatever. There we go. A high-level alchemist badge. Jesus. Actually, you know what? I think I might just end the stream tonight, because this is a really... Even like where we try to get to, it's really long. So I feel like it might be better to just, you know, start fresh tomorrow, and it's already starting to get a little bit late. So here's the plan. Depending on how long it takes tomorrow, either we're probably going to try to finish this run, and if there's enough time tomorrow, we have another file for the separate ending. Hopefully, if I get the correct ending for this one, I should be able to then get the right ending for the other one, and we will be able to platinum it. But again, it depends on how quick I can get through this. There's one part that's not even a boss fight, because we have 3 bosses left at this point. And there's not really a boss fight that takes a while, but getting through his dialogue, I might skip through it just a little bit. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, tomorrow we either finish it or we get close to finishing it. We'll see. Anyway, with that all being said, that's going to be a stream from me. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.